Meanwhile, foreign nationals say they fear Operation Dudula moving to Kwazulu Natal. Operation Dudula supporters were met by a heavy police presence yesterday. The launch of the Kwazulu Natal branch was planned for yesterday, but it's now been postponed until after Easter because the organisers did not secure permission from the city to hold a march through the central business district. Joining us to discuss is the Executive Director of Africa Solidarity Network, Daniel Dunia. Mr. Dunia, thank you for being with us. What are your fears around Operation Dudula moving to Kwazulu Natal?
Greetings. Our fear for Operation Dudula moving to Kwazulu Natal is that Operation Dudula, they are just criminals. And them coming to Kwazulu Natal, they are coming with the same intention which we saw in other areas. Because those who support to uphold the law are the law enforcement. So them coming and removing people from their shop is making all non-South African to have fear and scared of their life.
Yeah. How are foreign nationals feeling, illegal and legal right now?
Actually, Operation Dudula, they don't have means to identify who is legal and who is not legal. So the majority of people who own shop in KwaZulu Natal are refugees and asylum seekers. And these people are legal in the country. They have Section 22 permits, others have Section 24 permits. So people are owning spaza shop in the township are refugees and asylum seekers. So our fear is that Operation Dudula, they don't have means to identify who is legal and who is not legal. So if there's a need of identifying those who are legal and those who are not legal, that should be the work of the law enforcement, the police, the Department of Home Affairs, the Metro Police, and all law enforcement. That will be welcomed. But if it's a bunch of criminals who want to take law in their own hands, it makes people to fear of their lives.
They say that what they're doing is making citizen arrests. They're dealing with a problem that affects all South Africans, and that people who are here illegally are breaking the law. So they're actually enforcing the law. That is the claim. Your response?
There's never been a country where people don't enforce the law. We are going to create a banana republic. The law should be enforced by the law enforcement, not by individuals. So the law enforcement, they are the ones supposed to enforce the law, not individuals. And two,
Mr. Dunia, you've frozen. If you can hear me, we heard your first point. You can go from the second point if you can hear me. Let's see if it gets better.
I'm saying the criminality doesn't have a nationality. We have criminals among South Africans and we have criminals among non-South Africans. So if they are after criminals, criminality doesn't have nationality. When they go out and say they are targeting non-South Africans and painting them as a criminal, that is not true. Yeah. Criminals are criminals. They don't have a nationality. South Africans are criminal and the foreigners also there's a criminals. So let the law enforcement to deal with criminals as such, not associating criminals with the nationality.
Mr. Dunia, when I asked you earlier how foreigners were feeling, I'm really interested because it seems like Operation Dudula is gaining resonance, it's gaining a presence across South Africa. When we ask for comments, a lot of people comment and they say on Twitter that they're tired of illegal foreigners. Of course, there's the employment as well. There's a tense milieu. Do you feel that migrants are feeling very scared right now? Are they feeling that this Operation Dudula or this movement, and there's another movement as well, is gaining traction?
Yes, we are very fearful. The migrants in general, we are living in fear. We don't know when will be our last time to live. We all living in fear. That is the reality. We are living in fear. We don't know if we will wake up tomorrow. We don't even on the street will be attacked. And therefore, we are calling the South African government to protect those who are legal in the country, and especially refugees and asylum seekers.
In Kwazulu Natal, we've already seen some volatility, political killings during the July unrest that hit Kwazulu Natal and Gauteng, particularly tense, racial killings claimed in Phoenix. Do you believe Kwazulu Natal could be a particularly dangerous province for these new tensions to escalate?
Actually, the culture of violence is very rough in KwaZulu Natal, and therefore,
all right, Mr. Dunia, we have to cut it there. Unfortunately, technology not working with us, but I think we got a lot of your opinions there. That was Daniel Dunia from the Africa Solidarity Net.